Visitors crowded the Fort William Historical Park today to catch a glimpse of the Grand Rendezvous Arrival reenactment. The event featured a canoe flotilla of over 10 canoes and 200 reenactors. The event also had a special guest, the Honorable Elizabeth Dowdeswell, Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. Jessica Clement was there.
Over 200 reenactors from across North America were brought together this week to recreate the annual summer gathering held at Fort William over 200 years ago. Saturday's activities featured the much-anticipated Grand Rendezvous Arrival that had a canoe flotilla of over 10 canoes. Visitors were able to catch a glimpse of what Fort William would have looked like back in the 1800s and learn all about what the Great Rendezvous was. Reenactor Mitchell Seguin says their new motto, Bringing Life to History, is an important message for them.
Not only do we want to show and prove what life in 1815 would have been like, we pride ourselves on giving a very authentic, immersive, hands-on experience that you really can't get at a lot of other places. But at the same time, we want to teach, educate, enlighten people, doing what we can for truth and reconciliation, creating and preserving bonds. Very important.
The event had a number of dignitaries participate, who all spoke about the impact Fort William Historical Park has had over the past 50 years, including special guest Elizabeth Dowdeswell, the Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. She said the story of the fort is an important one to tell.
It's a story of identity, a story of resilience, a story about the great things we can do when we work together. Most importantly, it's a story that is emblematic of the great Northern Ontario spirit. This place has always been significant to the history of Ontario as a province, and indeed Canada, as it bridged the East and the West.
General Manager Patrick Morash says thousands of people have come out to the fort over the past week, and adds that it's been exciting being able to host the Great Rendezvous celebration again after 12 years.
The place is full of life. There are reenactors throughout the park. There are people who have been here multiple times. There are people who have never been here before. There are lots and lots of kids running around and playing and doing all sorts of fun things. It's just really, really encouraging to see the response.
If you missed the fun on Saturday, don't worry. Sunday is the final day of the Great Rendezvous celebration. It will feature more activities, demonstrations, and presentations. Jessica Clement, TBT News.